Hi, I'm Jen. I'm with Making Moms Strong, and today's tip is to help you know if you are ready to start running again. So many moms want to get back to jogging, and it's a great way to burn calories and to get strong, but it's also a way that some people hurt themselves. Their knees start to hurt, their hips start to hurt, their back. Maybe they put a little bit too much pressure on their pelvic floor. So one way to tell if you're ready to start again in a safe way, in a way that's going to put forces through your body that don't create breakdown on your knees and your hips, is to see if you can stand on one leg. Now, you can imagine that running is like being on one leg after the other. So it's like you're running and you're on one leg and then you're on the other leg. And you can imagine there's so much repetition, thousands of steps even with a longer run. So every time you stand on one leg, are your hips weak and do you go off to the side, or do you twist, or do your knees roll in? So if you can figure this stuff out ahead of time, maybe then your running will go better. Now, sometimes it's kind of hard to see, if you're twisting or moving to the side. So I have my handy roll of duct tape, or not duct tape, of masking tape here, and you can do this with me. So you can find yourself in front of a full-length mirror, and then find some tape, and you're going to put it from the hip bone on one side, find that, and then go straight across to your hip bone on the other side here, the front of your pelvis. All right. And then when you go to stand on this leg, notice, does this drop down on one side, or do you kind of roll backwards when you stand on one leg? Ultimately, when you stand, you want to start with on both legs, it's pretty even, and then when you go to one leg, it stays the same. Right, or maybe slightly lifts up, but definitely doesn't drop down. Okay, that's the first thing I want you to look at. The second thing is you're going to go from the top of your knee, and you're just going to go straight up your pants. Now, physical therapists often look at a certain angle that goes down towards your knee, but today I'm going to have you just go straight up and down. All right, so then when you stand on your one leg, notice that more or less this line stays fairly straight up and down. What I really want to catch is if your foot really rolls in and your hips are weak, that you're not kind of standing with this line really going in like that. Because you can imagine that can cause a lot of problems either in your knee or in your hip. So those are the two lines of your lower body. The next line, you're going to have a little more tape. And this is fun. If you have older kids, they might want to tape themselves up too, just to do what mommy does. So take your tape, and then you're going to go from your pubic bone in the middle there, and you're going to come up. Good. I'm going to rip this off. And then have it come up over your belly button and right along your chest or your sternum there. So great. So now we got lots of things to look at. I'll put the tape down. So now when I go to stand on one leg, I want to see that my chest doesn't sort of lean off to one side. Good. So let's try it together on your leg. See how it is. And then if that looks pretty good, you can check your other leg too. You can have a piece of tape here. Then I want to see, can you jump up and down on one leg and not do these things? Running is a lot of force through your leg. It's like jumping up and down. So if you were to jump up and down, does this line stay straight? Does this line stay straight? And more or less this one. Now there's going to be a little give in your fabric. There might be just little bits. I want you to notice really great big things that might give you a warning that you're not quite ready yet. So again, you're going to jump up and down. I don't want to see any knees rolling in like this, any hips going out to the side, or bodies that are kind of moving a lot side to side. Look in the mirror. You can also film yourself. I'm filming myself right now. I can go back and have a look at it. So I hope this is really helpful. Make sure you walk before you run. Do lots of walking. Make sure that's going well. And then when you're ready to start jogging, start with a walk-run program. Maybe do 4 minutes of walking, 1 minute of running. Build yourself up over the weeks until you're running continuously. And I hope your knees feel good, your hips feel good, and that you feel good. That's why we are here at Making Moms Strong, is to get you strong again so you can go out and live your life.